Welcome back to my channel. My name is Trish and today is Single Saturday. So I'm going to be using my Tiny Decisions app and I'm going to be randomizing a single shadow to base a look around. Now the idea of this is to use only single shadows to create my whole eyeshadow look, but I have to use the one that I randomize. So I'm very intrigued to see what my first shadow will be, but the criteria of a single shadow, it can be a cream shadow, a liquid shadow, a glitter shadow, or a Colourpop single, or any of my NARS singles that happen to be in duos, but they're actually single shadows. So if that sounds like something that interests you, just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I have my Tiny Decisions app ready to go and I have all of my singles in here, whether it is a cream shadow, whether it is a Colourpop Super Shock, they're all in here. I don't actually have that many, but I don't want to neglect them, so I do want to do a single Saturday, most Saturdays, so I can get some use out of my singles. But let's go ahead and see what my single is that I'm basing my eye look off of. Oh, so the first one that I'm doing is the Smashbox Harley Quinn. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, that is actually a black cream eyeshadow. And I do love using this for adding depth to colors, but it is definitely a black cream shadow. So this should be a very interesting look. But let's go ahead and get you zoomed in and see what I can come up with. So the idea of this is to just get use out of my single shadows. So the one that I randomized today will be the main one that I use, and then of course I will be only using single shadows to finish the look. And I'm actually pretty intrigued to do this. This is my first one, and I can't tell you where I got the idea from, but it seems like a good idea. So let me go ahead and draw a line on my eye because I missed what I was doing here. And I'm just going to place this down all over my lid like so, and then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and go ahead and blend out the edges just a little here. And I'm sorry if the lighting keeps changing and going in and out. It is a very cloudy day here today, so it is going to be changing and going in and out. We're just going to work with it. Let me grab another eyeshadow palette actually here to use as a mirror. But that is pretty much the base of what I'm going to be doing with the Harley Quinn, but let me go ahead and do the other eye real quick. And I'm using, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, maybe, but I'm using the tiniest amount there. You can see how little I am actually using to do this. It is a very pigmented cream shadow, and I do love this. And any shadows you put on over, ooh, that edge looks bad. Any shadows that you do put on over this is going to stay. Like, this is a great primer as well. I'm just going to take this and blend out my really jagged, harsh edges that I just put on here. So, I don't know what your weather is like where you're at, but my weather here is PMSing something fierce. Last Saturday it snowed, and today it is 72. There's definitely a little PMSing going on here. So I got the base down, and that is the shadow that I randomized to use. So let's go ahead and see what single shadows I can use to complete the look. got my tray here of single shadows that I'm going to be looking at down here. So give me a second, let's see what we got. I think the first one I'm gonna use is Moonwalk, and it is a Colourpop Super Shock shadow. And it's got this gorgeous, the sun just came out, so you should be able to see this reflect really nicely right there. And it's a really pretty. So let's see what tapping that on can do. Gotta open my palette, sorry. I do like that over that black base. It's really, really pretty. Okay. I kind of dig that. Okay. Let me do the other side real quick. Okay, so this is where we are at with the single shadow Harley Quinn and Colourpop Moonwalk. And I gotta say, it looks pretty good so far. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna throw some of the Colourpop Cuteologist in the outer corner to see if I can bring out some more of the red in the Moonwalk that I just put on. And I actually think I'm going to use, we'll start with my finger. I'm probably going to blend it out with a brush, but we'll start with my finger. So let's see what we got. I'm sorry if you hear my old lady coughing in the background. She has a little bit of a cold right now, so she is if you don't know, I have a 16-year-old cat, and you can mostly hear her in all of my talking videos, but ooh, that's pretty. Maybe tap some of that up there. Blend it out on the edges. Okay, still doing good. I haven't messed it up so far, have I? I hope not. All right. Oh, maybe a little over here. Fix that up. A little bit of concealer. I actually did my face makeup first. I don't normally do that, but I did this time. So, ooh, I did not expect to get fallout from, did not expect to get fallout from Super Shocks, but that's okay. All right, so this is what we got going on. Kind of a red and green-ish look going there. I'm just gonna take a brush and blend out some edges. Add a little bit more to this side here because it seems darker on the other. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm trying to decide. Let's see here. It's green and it's red. Let's finish this look up with a Colourpop Super Shock and Pressed Juice. And this is what that looks like. I don't know if it's going to show up over the black, but we are going to try. And I'm going to use a brush to try to get it on my inner corner. If that doesn't work, I'll use a finger. But let's see what we got. Try this out. Let's see what we got. Ooh, getting flakes on that one. Okay, maybe not the best of ideas. Oh well, we're just playing with makeup, it's fine. This is actually the second time I am getting ready today. I felt the need to take off my makeup and start over again today, so I figured I would film another video. looks pretty good. I think it looks good. All right, let me do the other eye. Okay, let me blend out these edges. I gotta say, these Super Shocks on this black base look fantastic. I don't know if you guys can see this or if the sun is washing me out. Hopefully not. But let me go ahead and throw on some mascara and I'll be back to do my under eyes. All right, I am back and I just added a little bit of the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Liner and Gotcha in my lower lash line, and I use the Dior Show mascara, which I do like. I do recommend this. I do not recommend this in this like little sample form though. It's a really good mascara. It doesn't smear or smudge on me, which is always a problem for me, but this little sample is really messy. I would rather get the full size of that. So let's go ahead and finish up this eye look. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can take just a little bit of, there it is, I can't find it, the Cuteologist from Colourpop, and I'm going to run it along my lower lash line, which I'm really crappy at talking while I do that, so you'll probably hear music right now. Okay, and I'm going to finish up by running a little bit of our, which one's this? The Pressed Juice on the inner corner line. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my very, very small, if you guys are ever wondering, this is a smudger brush by the brand Scone. Let me pop some of that in there. Okay, I think this look came out pretty good if I do say so myself. I like the green and the reds, and I really like them over that black base. So I would say the first single Saturday is a hit. Let me go ahead and throw on a lip color. Let's see here. We will do a tried and true here with the Tarte Lippy Lingerie in Whisper. Isn't it amazing how lipstick pulls together a look? It can be any look and it pulls it together. So that is the final look using only my single shadows, and I hope you enjoyed this single shadow Saturday, and tune in next Saturday for the next one. Bye.